Hello everyone, this is Jim from Bado Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are on the 11th of April opening the week video. Alright, on this video we will cover dollar index, gold and US oil, crude oil prices with you as classic on opening video. Alright, this week is a busy schedule for a lot of macroeconomical decisions and announcements. For example, and tomorrow, its CPI, US CPI data will be released, and it's expected to reach 8.3% in inflation, even because they just expect the best case scenario actually. And in my opinion, even it can just go to 8.5, 8.6% inflation. Then it's really highest of the last 40 years. All right, and that is the the last inflation rate data before May meeting. That's why it's critical. And also we will see ECB rate decision on Wednesday, and nobody is expecting on Thursday. Nobody is expecting an interest rate hike from ECB. But if they just change the tone of voice, if they just change their dovish tone to kind of hawkish to surpass the inflation, then we will definitely see some valuation of euro, at the same time devaluation of and sell-off in DAX and other European markets. That's also like this. All right, let's start with our first chart. As you can see here, dollar index is rising because there are a lot of supporting mechanism for dollar index right now, and US bond yields are rising and rising. So they have tested 2.75. That's really high level. Almost in 2018 it has reached to 3%, and if it just goes on that way, it will surpass on that one. It will be highest in the last 10-15 years, and that's really high. That's why we see high dollar index. But this also not so good for US economy because it is losing the competitiveness of their trade. That's also something not to be missed out. That's why they are trying to balance on that one, and if they don't do that, if they don't raise that one, but they will just see some more recession and even some problems finding investor on economy. All right, it's all like that. This level is kind of will be important support for the next couple of days, and it will test probably 100 to 103 in the coming days as we get closer to May meeting. Let's look at golds.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
All right, gold prices are rising. As you can see on the charts, it has tested high levels of, as you can see here, high levels of these prices, but it couldn't succeed on that one last Friday. But this morning it just surpassed this level. So right now we are speaking about a new channel if it can be successful. If this doesn't happen, if we see this is going on, we can definitely see higher level of gold, because inflation hedge options are just buying these golds. That's the main reason of this rise. All right, our last chart is crude oil. As you can see here, WTI crude oil is on decline, and this level, $97 level, is becoming kind of resistance on that one. If it cannot pass that one, the next level to be tested will be around again $90. First it will just go back to $4.94, then it will just go to $90. Reason is rising case of China, COVID cases in China, in Shanghai, in Shenzhen, in Guangzhou. All these cities are facing really tough numbers. And as you know, like China has zero COVID policy, and then they have invested in this policy too much. If they just abandon right now, they will just the people living there will just say, all right, if you are abandoning right now, why we have spent more than 2 years on this lockdown? They will just complain about these things. So they are making some shifts. They are saying dynamic zero COVID policy and changing like that. But even if on dynamic zero COVID policy, there will be a lot of lockdown in the coming days, and these will result last month on crude oil, and that's why we see these declines. And also, we are getting to summer season, and kind of production levels in other countries are rising. In winter conditions, extracting oil is also hard, and productivity in wells will just go up. Then the surplus will be a bit higher, and it will be easier to offset Russian oil. When that happens, we will see a more decline in oil prices on these circumstances. Thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news, and we will cover more charts with you. Have a nice day. Bye.